Welcome to Brick Church Middle School in Nashville, Tennessee, home of the Brick Church Bears. And for today, home to the Music City Jazz. The Jazz are the defending ABA Midwest Region champions, and our Indiana Lyons will be taking them on today. Lions won last night on the road against Clarksville, so we are now 9-5 on the season. We've won 5 in a row and 8 of our last 9 games, so we're off to quite a good start, or quite a good string here lately. Music City Jazz having a little trouble this season. I obviously don't know the ins and outs of the Jazz, but I do notice at least 2, possibly 3 of their main players from last season are no longer on the team, so that could be an issue. But nevertheless, we're in their house, and they are the defending champions, so we cannot take anything for granted. Kind of an interesting situation. We've been ready to play now for several minutes, and the Jazz have been ready to play for several minutes, and we only have one referee. So that referee just met with both of the teams. I'm hoping 2 more are in the locker room about to come out so we can get started. We've got a long drive home, and we lose an hour, so. At any rate, this gym is a much more conducive arena for people like me who suffer from occasional anxiety or sensory overload. Music is on here, but it's not at a skull-splitting level. There's not all the yelling and arguing, much less chaotic. So I've got a better spot in the gym, and I've got a bench to sit down on when I need a break. And I've got my stand. So all is good in my world, not that anybody cares, but very much a better environment than we had last night. All righty, 2 more referees have just emerged from the locker room. And I think we're ready to go. Your starters today for your Indiana Lyons: number 4, Dylan Ware; number 7, Alex A.B. Brown; number 9, Jordan Heidelberg; number 10, T. Williams; and number 30, Gerald Cam Campbell. So we're getting ready to tip off. AB will do the tip-off for the Lions. And we're off. Ball goes out of bounds. And it'll be Jazz ball to start the game. Jazz passing the ball around. And it's stolen by the Lions. Bring it back the other way. That's Dylan over to T. T shot won't go, but AB is right there for the putback and the slam dunk. And your Indiana Lions draw first blood and are up 2-0 very early in the contest. Music City with a 3-point shot. It won't go, but Music City gets the rebound and the putback, and we're all knotted up at 2. This is T with the ball, bringing it up the floor. Over to Cam. Over to Jordan. Jordan kicks it out to Cam. Cam with a 3-point shot. Ooh, in and out. Doesn't go in. So we stay at 2-2. Oh, almost a steal back there. Then there was a steal in the front court. Dylan takes it home. Smashes it in for a 4-2 lead. Ball goes out of bounds. Last touched by the Jazz. And it will go over to your Indiana Lions. We've got a timeout on the floor. 10:40 left in the first frame. Your Indiana Lions 4, the defending ABA Midwest champion Music City Jazz 2. Take this moment to thank Priority Tax Services. They are the sponsor of this road trip. And so I was able to make this trip and room with the guys and eat with the guys and hang out with the guys. So I certainly appreciate it. My daughter Natalie, you can see her in the blue shirt at the scorer's table. She also got to experience her first road trip with the Lions and has thoroughly enjoyed herself. So thank you, Priority Tax Services and Lions Pride. If you need help with your taxes, since we're in tax season, go to IndianaLyons.com, hit the sponsors button at the top of the page, and go to our sponsors page. You will find the Priority Tax Services logo, and if you click on that, it'll take you right to their website. So thank you, Priority Tax Services. All right, coming out of the timeout, Lions inbound the ball, bring it up the court. We got a whistle on the floor. I'm not sure. Not sure why they stopped play, but Lions keep the ball. 15 seconds left on the shot clock. Dillon with the ball. Dillon battling with the ball, spits it out to Jordan, over to T. Three-point shot is up. I thought I heard T's hand get smacked, but no foul is called. Music City with the ball. Bring it up the court. Their layup up and good. They tie it up at 4-4. And Jordan will bring it up the court for the Lions. Jump shot by Cam is up and good. 6-4 Indiana Lions. And we're playing some tight defense. The ball is coughed up. It's T. He's fouled. That may have been a 3D light play. There's not a physical 3D light per se, but there's a young man at the scorer's table holding up a fluorescent orange card, which I'm going to guess will act as the 3D light today. So, in theory, T should be shooting three. His first shot up and good. T's second shot up and good. He will indeed shoot three, so that is the 3D light, so I'll keep an eye out for that. Let's see what T can do on his third attempt here. Shot is up and good. So T gives your Indiana Lions a 9-4 lead. As we're about 9.5 minutes into it. Oh boy, got to watch the time on the shot clock. Yep, Music City gets it over the timeline. Guys are playing tough defense for your Lions. Music City's shot won't go. The ball goes out of bounds. They say it was last touched by your Indiana Lions. So Music City Jazz will hang on to the ball. 9:21 left in the first quarter. Inbound pass. There was a sound as though the shot clock expired. That can't be right. Okay. They have fixed it. 8 seconds on the shot clock. Certainly didn't seem to my non-expert mind that that was a full 24 seconds that the Music City Jazz had to work with. Three-point attempt up and off the rim, but no good. Rebounded by AB. He hands it off to T, throws it down the floor to Dillon. Back to T. T over to Jordan. Jordan to T. T throws it into Cam. 10 seconds on the shot clock. Cam's fall away jumper up, no good, but AB right there for the putback to score 2. That makes it 11-4. Your Indiana Lions in the lead. Turnover there. AB. Or I'm sorry, no, that was T. My eyes failed me. That was T picking up the turnover, putting in the layup, and giving your Indiana Lions a 13-4 lead. And with 8:33 left in the first quarter, we have a timeout on the floor. Not sure if this is a media timeout or not, or if one of the teams called it. If one of the teams called it, I would have to guess it was the Jazz. You know, we're 33 ticks early for the media timeout, but that's not the end of the world or anything. We'll just go with the flow. All right, coming out of the timeout. It should be Music City's ball. T scored. Okay, there we go. Music City inbound pass. Some full court pressure. They Jazz escape it, but the throw goes right off the player's fingertips and out of bounds. Turns over to the Lions. Jordan with the ball. Throws it across the court to T. T launches a three-pointer. It's up, no good. Rebounded by the Jazz. Again, more pressure behind the midcourt. Turnover by the Jazz. Jordan winds up with it. T drives to the hoop. Layup up and good. T. Williams off to a hot start to this game. And your Indiana Lions are up 15-4 as we go under the 8-minute mark. Jazz bring it to the hoop, lay it up, and it's good. 15-6. Comes T. Throws it over to Jordan. Over to Cam. Back to Jordan. Back to Cam. Out to T. T runs out of real estate. Throws it back to Cam. 3 seconds left on the shot clock. T fires one up, beats the buzzer, sinks the three. That'll make it 18-6, your Indiana Lions. As the Jazz bring it back the other way, they fire a three, and it does not go. Looked promising for a second, but the hoop said no and kicked it back out. It's Dillon with the ball out to Jordan, back to Dillon. Dillon to the hoop, slam dunk, 20-6. 6:47 and counting left in the first quarter. One of the Jazz got free. His shot is good, makes it 20-8. Indiana Lions in the lead. Cam to Dillon, who I think was fouled on the way up. Judging by the reactions of the Jazz. So Dillon will go to the line to shoot two. 6:20 left in the first quarter. Your Indiana Lions 20, Music City Jazz 8. Dillon's first shot up and good. Make it 21-8. Our guys have been playing really tight defense And they're not shying away from full court pressure as AB and T take a break. Kendrick and Scooty enter the game. Dillon's second shot up and good, 22-8. So clearly, our guys are not fooled by the struggles of Music City so far this season. They recognize the situation as what it is, a competitive game. And they're coming out playing hard. 22-10 as the Jazz hit that shot. Kendrick, this is Jordan launching a three. It won't go. Rebounded nicely by Dillon. Back out to Jordan. Jordan's second three-point attempt up, no good. Rebounded by the Jazz. Shot is up, no good. Rebounded by the Jazz. Put back up, good. 22-12. Lions in the lead. Timeout on the floor. I believe that was your Indiana Lions calling a timeout. So with 5:35 left in the first quarter, it is your number 22 ranked Indiana Lions, 22 points, and the defending ABA Midwest Region champion Music City Jazz, 12. We stayed at the True Hilton in Clarksville last night on Mr. C Drive. That is the second year in a row we've stayed at that hotel. And it is very nice. I like it there. They take real good care of us there. So we very much appreciate the True Hilton, and I would recommend if you're in the Clarksville area and need a hotel, hit the True Hilton in Clarksville on Mr. C Drive or Road or Street or something, and they'll take real good care of you. This is a three-point attempt by Scooty, up and good. 25-12 as the Jazz get it across the midcourt. Oop. Passing it around. 7 seconds left on the shot clock. And Kendrick gets his big paw on it. Knocks it out of bounds. It will stay with the Jazz, but a very good play. There are only 2 seconds on the shot clock. We'll see what the Jazz can do with this. Inbound pass. Shot is up. Somebody got a hand on it. Dillon winds up with the ball. Throws it over to Kendrick. Brings it up court. Back to Dillon. Dillon kicks it out to Jordan, who throws it over to Cam. Underneath to Kendrick. Oh, Kendrick's pass is picked off by the Jazz. And we're coming back the other way. Kendrick says, you know what? That was my ball. You stole it. I'm taking it back. And he does just that. Takes it up the court and scores 2 to make it 27-12. Your Indiana Lions in the lead. Layup is up. No good. Foul is called. And I suspect that the Jazz will go to the line to shoot 2, and that's exactly what it looks like is going to happen. 4:15 left in the first period. 27-12, Indiana Lions. Jazz first shot up and good. 27-13. Jazz second shot up and dances around the rim, doesn't fall in, so it will remain 27-13. Indiana Lions in the lead, although the scoreboard has not been updated yet. Three-point attempt by Kendrick, and he buries it. That will make it 30-13. Scoreboard is now correct. Pass over to Music City. They save it from going out of bounds, but give it right to Scooty. He goes coast to coast, slams it home, 32-13. Your Indiana Lions off to a red-hot start here. Cam breaks it up. Ball goes out of bounds. Referees say the Jazz touched it last, so the ball will go over to the boys in black. And yes, they are wearing their black jerseys again tonight and shorts. If memory serves, and I'd have to look at the video, shot doesn't fall for, I think that was Dylan, rebounded by the Jazz. If memory serves, I don't remember ever losing when we have played in these black uniforms. So, quite possible that there's a bit of superstition there. Three-pointer up, no good. Rebound and put back, no good. Lions get the ball. Dylan runs down the court with it, lays it up, evidently gets fouled. And media timeout called. 2:57 left in the first quarter. Your Indiana Lions with a 32-13 lead over the Music City Jazz. I believe Dylan was fouled. I think when we come back out of the media timeout, he will shoot 2. I like the black uniforms too, with the white numbers on the back. Makes it real easy for me to see who's who. Of course, I know these boys very well and know their body language and their movements, but still, it's quite helpful to have a very obvious number to zone in on, hone in on, is the right word. Music City wearing their predominantly green with a little yellow mixed in jerseys, black numbers and letters with white trim, also quite visible. I've always liked Music City's uniforms. I think that combination of green and yellow and the phasing in and out of the yellow between the green is pretty cool. I'm sure there's a better term for that, but I don't know what it's called. And as my girls watch this video at home, I'm sure they're now screaming out whatever that term is for blending the colors together gradually. All right, bit of discussion on the Lions sideline with the referee. Not sure what that's about. And more discussion on the court. Did we forget the sequence of events? Because believe it or not, I remember. Kendrick tried to score. He was fouled. And he should be shooting 2. Okay, well, he's going to shoot 2. Tyrone and the referee still talking. Don't know what that's about. But Dylan's shot is up. No good. AB appears ready to enter the game at the first opportunity. Dylan's second shot up and good. Make it 33-13, your Indiana Lions. AB does, in fact, enter the game. Dylan's going to go get a squirt of water. Music City will inbound. And we're off. They are going to have to hurry. There's the shot clock violation, and referee caught it. All right. Referee was right on top of that one, looking at the same shot clock I was. All right, shot clock needs to be reset, but there it goes. They're on it. Pass. Oh, over Scooty's head. Out of bounds. Ball will go over to the Jazz. Jazz coach wants his guys to go, go, go. They're not go, go, going as fast as coach wants. I believe AB is called for the foul on that one. And it looks like it's going to be a possession foul. Inbound, three-point shot up, no good. Rebounded by a Scooty after T was fighting a couple Jazz for it. Over to Pugh, over to Scooty, over to T. Back to Pugh. Over to Kendrick. He saved, well, oops. Kendrick saved it, but he thought somebody was there where he passed it, and there was nobody, so it's the Jazz ball. Oh, boy. We're a little slow getting down the court. Music City took advantage of that, and it's now 33-15. Your Indiana Lions in the lead as we duck under the 2-minute mark in the first quarter. This is Kendrick launching a three. It won't go. Rebounded by the Jazz. Jazz, that will be a 3D light. The pass originated from the backcourt, went out of bounds. It ought to be a 3D light. The young man is not holding up the orange card. Yeah, okay. I'll just keep my mouth shut. Scooty with the ball. Scooty passes to T. T over to Kendrick. Kendrick's three-point up, no good. And the argument about the 3D light is a moot point because we do not score. Jazz bring it back the other way. Three-point shot up, no good from the top of the key, rebounded by Kendrick. Kendrick fires down to Scooty. So whistle on the floor. And let's see what we got. Foul is called against the Jazz. Be a possession foul. Scooty will do the honors over in the corner. Into T. Up. Pass goes awry. Jazz have the ball. Layup up and good. That'll make it 33-17. Kendrick with the ball. We're under 24 seconds. T fights for the possession. Referees called jump ball. Hey, boys. Hey, boys. Hey, boys. No. Come on, guys. Black and green. Let's both back up. Jump ball was called. Possession arrow goes the Jazz's way. Tempers flare just a tad after a scrum like that. Oh, they're going to say it's Lions ball. I could have sworn they motioned the Jazz's way. This is Pugh driving to the hoop. His shot up and good. Makes it 35-17 in the last 10 seconds of the first quarter. Three-point shot up and good. Beautiful shot by the Jazz there. Time expires. And at the end of the first quarter, your Indiana Lions 35, the Music City Jazz 20. All right, welcome back to Brick Creek Middle School. I have to be very careful how I pronounce that. In Nashville, Tennessee, as we start the second quarter of the Indiana Lions versus the Music City Jazz. Referees rule, it is the Jazz's ball. So the boys in green will inbound it, and we're off. Jazz pass it around. Drive to the hoop. Shot is up and good. 35-22, Indiana Lyons in the lead. Music City looking for some spark. So they're pretty excited about that shot that was just made. Kendrick with the ball. Gives it off to AB. Over to Pugh, back to Kendrick. Nice slick move there. Kendrick can't get a shot to go, but Scooty is Scooty on the spot for the rebound. 3-point shot up at the buzzer. Doesn't go. Still a battle for the rebound. Ball goes out of bounds. Referee indicates it is Music City's ball. And I do agree with him. I think I saw Kendrick touch it last. Not that the referee cares whether or not I agree with him. 3-point shot up and good. Another pretty shot by the Jazz. Cuts the lead for the Indiana Lions to 35-25 early in the second period. Scooty over to Kendrick, over to Pugh, over to Kendrick, underneath to AB, back out to Pugh. That is a 2-point shot, I believe. Regardless, it doesn't go in. Jazz drive to the hoop. Alex Brown with a hand on it. Knocks it out of bounds. Oh, but they award it to the Lions. Must have gone off the Jazz's hand. All right, Kendrick and Pugh come off. Cam and Dylan come on. This is Cam with the ball. Cam drives to the hoop, puts up a shot. It's good. 37-25. Jazz bring it back up. Three-point shot by the Jazz, up and good. Jazz on a bit of a hot hand right now with the three-point shots. I want to say that's 3 in a row or 3 of the last 4 or something close to that. Anyway, they're back within striking range. 3-point by Jordan, up no good, rebounded by the Jazz. Lions holding on to a 37-28 lead. 3-point shot up, no good. Rebounded by Jordan. Jordan brings it across midcourt. Throws it over to T. T may have gone up and down, and I think that's what he's called for. I don't think the ball came out of his hand quite as quickly as he thought it might have. He was trying to get it over to Dylan. 9:18 left in the second period. Your Indiana Lions 37, Music City Jazz 28. Tight defense again by the Lions. They think about a three-pointer, decide against it, pass it around just a bit. It's 5 seconds on the shot clock. Shot is up and good. Goodness sakes. Jazz are white hot from the three-point mark. And it's 37-31. Lions lead down to 6. Cam launches a 2. Won't go. Rebounded. Thought Eric Messer might get his hand on that one. Rebounded by the Jazz. Three-point attempt. Oh, my goodness. Wow. 37-34. And Lions are called for a travel. Lions look all discombobulated. Oops, ball's over here. Lions look all discombobulated as the Jazz have all the momentum at the moment. 8:08 left on the clock in the second period. Jazz have closed their deficit to 37-34, and they have the ball. Plus, they've hit like 713 three-pointers in a row. They've hit a lot. This won't be a three-point attempt. Drive to the hoop. Shot is up, no good. Ball goes out of bounds. Awarded, I want to say it was awarded to the Lions. We have a timeout on the floor. And with 7:48 left in the second quarter, I believe that is our first media timeout. And your Indiana Lions up 37-34, but they were up by a whole lot more than that just a few game minutes ago until the Jazz came out on a torrid shooting spree from beyond the arc. And boy, they have been deadly. So just as we expected in this game, might as well throw records out the window when you're on the road against the defending region champs. Doesn't matter what happened in the past, doesn't matter what happened last night. Today's a new day, and the Jazz want to defend their home court, and they're doing a fine job of it so far. See if the Lions can regroup just a smidge. Get back to how we were playing to start the game. It appears that Scooty, Jordan, Cam, T, and Dylan are coming on for your Indiana Lions. Ball was awarded to the Lions. It'll be inbounded by Jordan. And here we go. Jordan inbounds to T. T gets it over the timeline. Charges toward the hoop, slams on the brakes, throws it over to Cam, who dishes it off to Jordan, who fires up a three. It is short. Rebounded by the Jazz. They're coming back the other way. Another three-point attempt. No good. Rebounded by the Jazz. Put back up and good. And, folks, we have a one-point game. Lions lead down to 37-36. Dylan with the ball. He goes to the hoop, shoots, won't go. Rebound and put back, no good. Jordan, I think, was poked in the eye, maybe. Jazz with the ball. Cam knocks it out of their hands. Over to Scooty, over to Dylan. Dylan slams it home for a little payback for the eye gouge. Certainly don't think it was an intentional eye poke. So 39-36, Lions in the lead as Jazz pass it around. Under the hoop, shot is up, shot is good, 39-38. This is Jordan over to Cam. Cam takes it to the hoop. Layup is up and good. 41-38. Lions back out by 3. We've gone under the 6-minute mark in the second quarter. Cam being disruptive on defense, forces a turnover, gathered in by Scooty. It was gathered in by Jordan, handed off to Scooty. Scooty lays it up and in. And we have another timeout on the floor. So with 5:46 left in the second quarter, your Indiana Lions 43, the Music City Jazz 38. All right, coming out of the timeout, Jordan, Scooty, T, Dylan, Cam. Those are your 5 Lions. Music City will have the ball. And here we go. I don't think I got my camera down there in time. I apologize. Ball went out of bounds. Referee rules that Scooty touched it last. Scooty is not putting up much of an argument, so. More disruptive defense. And a pass is intercepted as the shot clock expires. This is Dylan. His reverse layup won't go. Jazz bring it back the other way. Shot is up, no good. One of the Jazz hits the floor pretty hard, but bounces right back up. I would have been down there for a week, but he has the advantage of youth and physical fitness, so he was able to bounce right back up. They go to the line, shoot 2, 43-38, your Lions in the lead. Make that 43-39 as the Jazz hit their first free throw. 5:11 left in the first half. Second shot up and good. 43-40. Jazz back within 3. T brings the ball. That was Scooty going to the basket. He felt like he should have gotten fouled. No foul called. Shots no good. Jazz bring it back the other way. And I believe Cam gets his hand on that for a block. Ball goes out of bounds, but it should stay with the Jazz, and it does. Inbound pass. 10 seconds left on the shot clock. Drive to the hoop. Pass underneath. Shot is up. Shot is good. 43-42. Jazz within 1. Dylan out to Scooty. Scooty temporarily loses the handle. Gets it back. Cam fires up a 3. Cam hits the 3-pointer. That'll make it 46-42, your Lions in the lead. As we approach the 4-minute mark. Jazz pass it around. Shot underneath is up and good, 46-44. Jazz within 2. Nice move by T. Kicks it out to Scooty. Scooty over to Cam. Over to Jordan, over to Dylan. Back over to Scooty, over to Cam. Cam fires up a 3, no good. Rebounded by T. His putback won't go. Ball goes out of bounds. Last touch by Music City. So the Lions will retain possession with 12 seconds left on the shot clock. Nope, 14 seconds left on the shot clock. They just made that adjustment. Jordan into T, back over to Jordan, back to T. T puts up a 3, won't go. AB gets the rebound, however, faked me out, gives it back to T. T's layup up and good. 48-44, your Indiana Lions in the lead. Music City brings it back up. 10 seconds on the shot clock. Jumper from 2-point range up, no good. Rebounded by Cam. Cam brings it up the floor the other way. Kicks it out to Scooty. Scooty back to Cam. Cam to the hoop. Cam's shot won't go. AB there with a slam. 50-44. Your Indiana Lions have stretched out a tad to a 6-point lead. Not that that's insurmountable by any stretch of the imagination. Jazz with the ball. 6 seconds left on the shot clock. 3, 2. Oh, shot is blocked by AB as the shot clock expires. Scooty gets it, goes the other way. I do not think that, nope. I was going to say, I do not think that putback will count. Scooty was fouled while he was shooting, so he'll go to the line to shoot 2. So 2:07 left in the first half. Your Indiana Lions 50. Music City Jazz 44. Scooty Walker going to the line. See if he can add a couple more. Eric Messer enters the game. Dylan is going to get a squeeze of Gatorade. So we have Cam, AB, T, Scooty, and Eric on the floor. Scooty's first shot up, no good. I was looking right at the back of T's head and had T on the brain. Scooty's first shot up, no good. See what he can do with his second one. Second shot up. Oh! Circles around, spits out the front. And Music City brings it up the other way. Jump shot, no good. Rebounded by AB. AB hands it to Eric. Eric throws down to Scooty. Scooty, Cam. Foul was called against the Jazz. Okay. That's why it looked like Cam's pass went so terribly wrong, is because AB, who was on the receiving end of that pass, was fouled. All right, I got it straight in my head now. Cam puts up a shot, and it is good. That is a three-pointer. Okay, awesome. 53-44, three-point shot by the Jazz, up no good. Rebounded by Eric. Lions bring it back the other way. This is T going to the hoop. He gets hit on the way up, no foul called. Gets his own rebound. Heads that way again, gets hit again, and this time it is a foul. So with 1:13 left in the first half, T goes to the line to shoot 2, and your Indiana Lions hold a 53-44 lead. T's first shot up, just a smidge too hard off the back of the rim. Second shot up, also no good. Goodness. I think the Jazz put a hex on us or something on our last 2 trips to the charity stripe. At any rate, we're under a minute. Music City with the ball. Still 53-44. 3 seconds left on the shot clock. There is no way they're going to... Oh! They called a shot clock violation anyway. Well, it missed the rim, so I think the referee blew that thing dead before it actually left the shooter's hand. So, ball turns over to your Indiana Lions. As we hit 35 seconds left in the first half. Lions passing it around. Content to take time off the clock. AB with the ball out to Eric. Over to T. AB. 3 seconds. Shot up. No good. Ball goes out of bounds. Referee motions in the direction of Lions possession. There is 1 second left on the shot clock. 16.7 seconds left on the game clock. And it appears we have a timeout on the floor. Scooty having a discussion with the referee down on the other end of the court. The referee does not provide Scooty with a satisfactory answer, judging by Scooty's body language. So Scooty heads over to the sideline to join his teammates. 16.7 seconds left in the second quarter. Your Indiana Lions 53, Music City Jazz 44. Mercifully, the Jazz's scorching hot streak from the three-point stripe has cooled off a tad. Not that they couldn't find their mojo again later in the game, but that was a crazy sequence of just shot after beautiful shot from behind the three-point arc by the Music City Jazz. Did them a lot of good, closing a large deficit down to getting within 1 point of the Indiana Lions. Lions have opened that up a bit to a 9-point lead. And with 16.7 seconds left on the game clock, they're going to put 6 on the shot clock, so we won't be able to run out the quarter. But we can bring it down to about 11 seconds left. Eric doing the honors of the inbound into T. T out to Cam. Cam shot up, no good. Ball goes out of bounds. Oh, goodness. One of the Jazz touched it last. Oh, boy. Oh, boy. It'll be Lions ball. That was a bit of a mistake. Only 10.1 seconds left in the quarter, but the Lions now will be able to drain the clock. Eric fires up a long three. It won't go. Final seconds, desperation heave. Does not go. So we go into the locker room at halftime with your number 22 ranked Indiana Lions 53. Defending ABA Midwest Region Champion Music City Jazz 44. I'm going to take a break, and we will return to Brick Church Middle School's gym in just a bit. All right, welcome back. We are at Brick Church Middle School. I think I called it Brick Creek, and I'm actually relieved that it is Brick Church, because I will be far less inclined to slip up, since you can't be up Brick Church without a paddle. So Brick Church Middle School is where we are in Nashville, Tennessee. We're under a minute left in halftime. Guys are shooting around, getting warmed up. I'm feeling a lot better than I did last night as far as sensory overload. It's been an entirely different atmosphere in here today. Scoreboard's running well, game clock, shot clock, all of that running smoothly. Don't feel like I have to keep 7 eyes on everything at the same time. Music is not loud. There's minimal arguing, minimal shouting. Just playing basketball, and I enjoy that. As the final buzzer sounds. So, if you suffer from some anxiety in overwhelming circumstances or any other mental or emotional quirks, don't be bashful. Talk about it with your loved ones. Get some help. We're all built differently, but there are a lot of people out there, such as myself, who can get in some situations that make them uncomfortable. So you're not alone out there. All right, looks like we are going to start the second half with Cam, Jordan, Dylan, AB, and T on the floor for your Indiana Lions. Once again, it is 53-44, Indiana Lions in the lead. There was some discussion at halftime about the feel of the basketball. It's not an official ABA basketball, the one that we used in the first half. This one is. I see the seal on the ball. The guys didn't like the feel of the ball. They asked the officials about it, and it looks like we have swapped out basketballs for the second half, going with an official ABA basketball. So good on Music City getting that corrected. And it looks like the Jazz will start with the ball. I believe there's some discussion over who should have possession of the ball. So they get that worked out at the scorer's table. Okay. The ruling comes down that it is the Lions' ball. So T will get us started. And here we go. T inbounds to Jordan. Jordan over to Cam. Cam over to T. T drives to the hoop. Oh, fakes me out. Passes it to Dylan. Dylan over to Jordan. Jordan launches a three. Jordan hits the three-pointer. 56-44. Your Lions in the lead in the extremely early stages of the third quarter. Jazz get the ball over the timeline. Jump shot up and good from the free with an F point line. Good Lord. Forget it. You know what I mean. Intercepted. Slam dunk. And it is 56-48. Nice play there by the Jazz. This is Dylan with the ball. Three-pointer up by Jordan. Short. Rebounded by the Jazz. Music City bringing it back the other way. Shot up. No good. Rebounded by T. T going to slow things down. There we go. Getting everybody in position. Cam hands it off to Jordan. Jordan over to Cam. Cam fires up a three-pointer, and Cam buries the three. 59-48. Indiana Lions out in front by 11 now. Lions playing some tight defense. Shot is up for the Jazz. No good. Rebound there by the Jazz. Putback is good. So Jazz cut their deficit to 9, 59-50. We're right around the 10-minute mark of the third quarter. Jordan with the ball. Jordan puts up a shot. Doesn't go. Rebounded by Dylan. Dylan's put back up and finally goes in. Oh, boy. I don't think they're going to allow that basket. Hogwash, I say. Hashtag free Dylan. They're going to stick with it. It's going to be Music City's ball. That basket did not count. 59-52. Indiana Lions in the lead. 3D play there. And that is Dylan with the putback. That should be three. 63-50 is the score. 64-50. There we go. Even I got the math wrong, but the scoreboard operator was right there with the correct score. Thank you very much. 64-50. We have a timeout on the floor with 9:37 left in the third quarter. I think Tyrone's out there speaking to the referees about that controversial play involving Dylan and his putback. Didn't seem to me like Dylan did anything wrong, but what do I know? All right. Cam, AB, Jordan, T, and I think Dylan, after he gets done pleading his case. Well, yep. We'll all take the floor for your Indiana Lions. Oop, ball's coming back here. $64-50, your Indiana Lions in the lead. Music City with the ball. Inbound pass. Tight defense, turnover forced, coming back the other way. Jordan gets a shot blocked, but I think Jordan also got his arm blocked. And Jordan will go to the line to shoot 2. 9:26 left in the third quarter. Jordan's first shot up and, short off the front of the rim. It will remain 64-50. Jordan's second shot up and good. 65-50. Ball goes over to Music City. Oh! More tight defense, more hands on the ball. And Dylan gets the steal and the save, throws it down. There we go! Slam dunk by AB after T feeds him. And what do we got? Foul against Jordan. Ball will stay with Music City. Ten seconds on the shot clock. Spin move, shot up, no good. Rebounded by the Lions. Cam with the ball. Cam gets it swiped out of his hands by the Jazz. They come back the other way. This will be a three-point attempt, up and good. T brings it up the court. 67-53, the current score. Indiana Lions in the lead. Nice move by Jordan. Jordan puts up a jump shot, won't go. AB in there. Can't quite get the rebound, though. Ball goes over to the Jazz, and somebody picks it off in the backcourt. That's a 3D play. Dylan takes it to the hoop. Foul is called. And Dylan Ware should go to the line to shoot 3. 8:08 left in the third quarter. Your Indiana Lions hold a 67-53 lead. And yes, indeed, the referee is indicating that Dylan will shoot 3. Dylan's first shot up and good. 68-53. Dylan's second shot up and good. Substitution by the Music City Jazz. Score is 69-53. Dylan's third shot up, short, rebounded by the Jazz. Jazz with the ball. Ball squirts loose, retrieved by the Jazz. 9 seconds left on the shot clock. That was a three-point attempt that did not fall. Lions bring it back the other way. That's Dylan, gets the shot and gets the call. So Dylan will take another trip to the charity stripe, try to add a point to the tally. And with 7:42 left in the third quarter, we have a timeout on the floor, presumably a media timeout. Our first of the quarter. Your Indiana Lions 71, Music City Jazz 53. And Dylan will be going to the line to shoot an and one when we come out of the break. You know, another difference between last night and tonight is the referee crew tonight. It seems they're a lot more demonstrative and clear with their signals. I'm not having too much trouble, any more than usual, figuring out what calls are and what's going on. So it's a nice upgrade from last night when, in my eyes, it was pandemonium for a good portion of the game. All right, coming back on the floor, T, AB, Cam, Dylan, and Jordan. And we'll see if Dylan can push the lead to 19 points. Dylan shot up and just a smidge too hard off the back of the rim. Rebounded by the Jazz. Although Jordan was in there making life difficult. Dylan forces a turnover. The ball goes out of bounds, but still, nice defense. Oh, collision under the hoop. T and one of the Jazz. Both of them are up. They slap hands. They say no hard feelings. They exchange phone numbers. They say, hey, why don't we get together later? It's all good. Both players seem reasonably healthy. And here we go again. Three-pointer up and good. Goodness sakes. The Jazz are shooters, I'll give them that. Lions bring the ball up the court. This is Cam, throws it out to Jordan. Gosh darn it. Dylan, number 4, tall guy, scores on a jumper from the charity stripe. Music City brings it back the other way. Ball goes out of bounds. They're saying the Lions touched it last, so the ball will stay with Music City. 20 seconds on the shot clock. Sure seemed like an over and back to me, but okay. Slam dunk by the Jazz. Crowd gets excited. I think I may have some family or friends of that particular player right in front of me, so they were super happy. This is Jordan with a three-point attempt. Up, no good. AB called for a foul. Jazz with the ball, bringing it up the court. Shot is up, no good. Rebounded by AB. Throws it over to Jordan. Jordan over to Dylan. Dylan's shot up, no good. Dylan goes bottom over tea kettle. Foul is called. Dylan will go to the line. 73-58 is the score with the Lions in the lead. 6:21 left in the third quarter. Dylan makes it 74-58. Dylan makes it 75-58 as he hits both of his free throws. I have no idea why my brain is thinking Dylan and my mouth is saying Jordan. I'm not that blind, I can tell them apart. Ooh, Dylan almost picks it off. Shot is up and good for the Jazz, 75-60. Lions lead cut to 15. T brings it up the floor. It's Jordan with the ball, throws it over to Cam. Cam shot up, no good. Put back attempt by AB, no good. AB winds up with the ball. His second put back up and good. 77-60, whistle on the floor. One of the Jazz just exited stage left. I'm not sure what happened there. Maybe lost a contact or something. All right. Lions playing real tight defense again. I like it a lot. Shot is up, no good. Rebounded by AB. He gives it off to T. T brings it up the court. Over to Cam, over to Dylan. Over to Cam. Cam to the hoop. Cam scores points. 79-60. Lions get their lead back out to 19. Oh, nice play by Jordan. Little 5'8" Jordan triggers the 3D light. Throws it over to T. T puts it in, and it is 81-60. That should be 82-60. That was a 3-point play, or a 3D play. AB with the ball. AB puts up a shot, won't go, gets his own rebound, put back is up and good. Scoreboard shows 83-60. I think we should have one more point. I don't think anything squirrely is going on. I think it just happened bang, bang so fast. Tyrone's out there talking to the referees. Maybe that's what it's about. I don't think we're making any headroom on our argument over there. All right. Well, I'm not going to raise too much of a stink about it. Hopefully we don't lose by one. I just motioned over to Natalie, who's sitting at the scorer's table, said, shouldn't it be 84? And she shakes her head like, no, Dad. What game are you watching? So, 83-60 we'll say is the good score. My mistake. Good thing Natalie's there. All right, 4:31 left in the third frame. AB, Dylan, Jordan, T. Oh, there's Cam. Cam on the floor for your Indiana Lions. Jazz inbound it. Whoa, dangerously close to over and back. He kept it on the right side of the court, though. 3-point shot up and no good. Rebounded by the Jazz. Putback is no good. Rebounded by the Jazz again. They get a fresh shot clock. That's not a shot clock violation. Not a shot clock violation. Yep. Ref is on it. Yep. Good call, ref. Sorry, we call him blue in softball. Good call by the referees. All right, Music City's ball. 10 on the shot clock. Drive to the hoop. Shot is up. No good. Picked out of the air by AB. Over to Dylan, who throws a pass to Jordan. Gives it to T. T drives to the hoop. His shot won't go. AB back for the putback. 85-60. Lions in the lead. 3-point attempt by the Jazz. My goodness. That's number 22 for the Jazz. I'm going to have to go back and look at the recording, but he, I think, has scored the lion's share of all of these three-pointers that have come raining down from the Jazz on the Lions. Lions score, make it 89-63. Sorry, 87-63. Oh, goodness. Dylan's shot. Dylan's hot rod shot won't go, but his putback goes. I think that should have been a 3D play. But I don't dare look my daughter's way because she'll give me the business. It was a 3D play. It is 90-63. T's pass picked off by the Jazz. Jazz player, oh, nice job by T catching up. Jazz player still gets the bucket. But T did a nice job of hustling down the court. We have a timeout on the floor. 2:33 left in the third quarter. Your Indiana Lions 90, Music City Jazz 65. Some sort of definitive declaration made by one of the referees at the scorer's table. Don't know what it was about. Tyrone isn't throwing a hissy, so couldn't tell you. But if Tyrone's not been out of shape, then I'm not worried about it. Tyrone has forgotten more about basketball than I have ever known. All right, Lions back on the court. Jordan, T, AB, Dylan, Cam. Where's the ball? There it is. T into Jordan, and here we go. Last couple minutes of the third quarter. This is Cam driving to the hoop, and he scores. 92-65, your Indiana Lions in the lead. Jazz pass it around. This will be a three-point attempt, up and good. That was not number 22, so they have multiple shooters. Cam to Jordan to T to AB, underneath to, that was Jordan. Cam fires up a three. His shot won't go. Rebounded by Dylan. Nice play there, Dylan. AB tries to shoot. It won't go. 2 seconds on the shot clock. Oh my goodness! T. Williams with a three-pointer right at the shot clock buzzer. And Dylan forces yet another turnover in the backcourt. First shot won't go. Dylan's putback does. That should be a 3D play. I'll check the scoreboard in a second. Nice play down there by AB. Music City had a fast break. AB got down there, swatted the ball out of the air. And we have a score of 98-68. A stoppage on the floor. One of the teams may have called timeout. Probably. All right, 1:12 left in the third quarter. Your number 22 ranked Indiana Lions 98. The defending ABA Midwest Region champion Music City Jazz 68. The Jazz have some perimeter shooters. Some long-distance snipers, that's for sure. I'll be curious to see the book after this one and see how many three-pointers the boys in green and yellow have made in this contest. Our guys are doing a good job of not getting dismayed, and they just keep doing their thing. Phil Bessick has entered the game. So we have Phil, Jordan, whoops, there goes the ball. Phil, Jordan, AB, T, and Scooty on the floor. This can't be right. AB swatted the ball out of the air. It should, yeah, Jordan's right. It should be right there. I mean, unless they ruled it glanced off the Jazz player's hands after AB swatted it, but I thought it was a straight line from AB's hand out of bounds. Okay, they got it all figured out. The ball's in the right spot. It's still going to be Lions ball. Okay. I don't know. I watched it from my small screen. I'm a blind old man. I don't know. We'll see when I can watch the video on the big screen how AB's block turned out. At any rate, Lions with the ball. This is T. T passes over to AB. AB puts up a three-pointer. Dork. It doesn't go. Jazz with the rebound. Jazz put up a shot. Doesn't go, but the putback does. Makes it 98-70. Did I ever finish telling everybody who's on the floor? I think I got distracted. Oops. T's pass gets intercepted. As soon as I get a chance, that's a three-point shot up, no good. Rebounded by AB. AB tries to bring it back. Oh my goodness, it's AB against three Jazz. And somehow AB comes out on top of that one. And he scores our 100th point. Ball is stolen by the Lions. Comes back the other way. Jordan's jump shot up, no good. AB with the putback. 102-70. AB scores as the period expires. Your Indiana Lions 102, the Music City Jazz 70. As we have 12 more minutes of regulation coming up. All right, coming out of the quarter break. Your Indiana Lions holding a 32-point lead at the moment as we get set to start the fourth quarter. AB, Jordan, Kendrick, Phil, and Scooty will be on the court for your Indiana Lions. I'm not sure I ever got the full five called after Phil entered the game, but Phil was the only substitution. He was given Cam a break. So we'll get to see a little bit of Phil Bessick here. See if he can get himself on the stat sheet. All right, here's the referee. Jazz are wrapping up their huddle. Here they come. Should be Jazz ball. And it is. Jazz inbound. Passing around, two-point jump shot up and good for the Jazz. 102-72. Lions in the lead. As Kendrick throws the ball down the floor to Phil. Oh. I think Phil got busted in the chops there. Unintentionally. Clearly unintentionally. Nothing dirty there. Phil is up on his feet. He's not a happy camper. He's walking off stage left, going to go collect himself over there. So, who came? Oh, Eric came back came into the game for Phil as Phil collects himself. This is Scooty to AB to Kendrick. That is a two-point shot as Kendrick's foot was on the line. Doesn't go. Rebounded by Scooty. Lions passing the ball around. Three-pointer by Jordan. Up, no good. Rebounded by the Jazz. Jazz passing it around. Jazz still passing it around. Jazz no longer passing it around because AB got his big old mid in there and stole the ball. Shot won't go. Putback won't go. Second putback won't go. My. And as the dust settles, let's see what we got. Cam and Pugh are clapping. AB is going to the line. I do not see Phil on the bench unless he's hiding behind that referee. Hope he's all right. AB's first shot up, just a smidge short. It remains 102-72 with 10:44 left in regulation. AB's second shot up and good. 103-72. And I believe I just saw Pugh mosey back to the last place. I saw Phil, gonna check on him, so that's very nice of Pugh. 3-point shot up, no good. AB gets his hand on it. Jordan winds up with it. Jordan's layup won't go. AB there for the rebound and the putback. (105-72). And that is a 7-second violation. Good eye by the referee. The Lions ball. Scooty inbounds to Kendrick. Back to Scooty. Out to Jordan. Jordan thinks about a 3, decides instead on a 2, puts it up, and swish! 108-72. Oh, good play by Eric to swat the ball away. There's Scooty. Oh, he tries to dunk. It won't go. Back the other way. Oh, and the Jazz lose it out of bounds. The ball will go back to your Indiana Lions. Referees want us to get up and go, so we're getting up and going. Ooh, almost picked off by the Jazz, but Jordan manages to secure it. Eric to AB to Scooty. We'll pretend like we designed that. Kendrick launches a 3. It won't go. A little bit too short. Eric with a beautiful rebound. Then Eric puts up a 3-pointer, and that's Eric Messer from three-point land. 111-72. Lions in the lead. Jazz bring it back the other way. They think about a 3, opt for a 2. Shot won't go. Rebounded by AB, who, if I had to guess, is up somewhere around 19,000 rebounds in this game. AB having a great game. Foul is called for a push. Hey, there's Phil back on the bench. All right. He is tending to his eyeball area, which is probably where he is hurting, as Eric puts up his first free throw and makes it. We'll make it 111. Oh, Jordan comes out. Pugh comes in. 111-72 is what the scoreboard reads. Eric's second shot up, and also good. Whoa! Fast break by the Jazz, up and good. 112-74. Eric bringing it back the other way. Layup up, no good. AB there to scooch it on into the hoop. 114-74. And I think that was Eric who got his big old palm on that ball. Goes out of bounds. Will stay with Music City, but nice and disruptive defense there. If it wasn't Eric, it was Kendrick, because they were both there. But I don't recall. Oh, there's Kendrick playing some goal. Daggone it. Foul called against Kendrick. Kendrick playing some great defense. Oh. Foul was called against the Jazz. Okay, my bad. Lions keep the ball. This is Scooty from three-point land. It won't fall. Fast break the other way. I think Pugh got his hands on it. Over to Eric. Eric with the three-pointer. Up. No good. Rebounded by the Jazz. Oh, somebody in black just went screaming by. That was Eric Messer. He picks it off. He scores on the other end. And we've got a timeout on the floor. Oh, we've hit exactly the 8-minute mark. So this is undoubtedly a media timeout. Your Indiana Lions with 117 points. The Music City Jazz, 74. So if I had to guess, yeah, Phil is still tending to his left eye. I would say he got a finger in there. I don't know whether or not Phil wears contacts, so if he does, that's probably an additional issue he's dealing with. I'm watching him converse with T. T's checking on him. Phil's nodding his head like, yeah, I'm basically all right. And then he says, T, can you check and see if I have both eyeballs? T looks and says, yeah, man, you're good. Phil says, thanks, brother. All right. Good to see Phil walking around. According to T's assessment, he has all his body parts. And we're coming out of the timeout with AB, Eric, Pugh, Kendrick, and Scooty on the floor for your Indiana Lions. Jazz will have the ball. And let's play the final 8 minutes. Kendrick being a pest on defense. The ball squirts loose. AB winds up with it. Lions pass it around. This is Kendrick with the ball. Good defensive disruption there by the Jazz. They swat it out of bounds. Lions will keep it. But good hustle there. Substitution for the Jazz. This is Pugh with the ball. Pugh over to AB underneath Kendrick. Jazz, a member of the Jazz, got his hands on the ball. It went out of bounds. I believe the referee indicated it will be Lions ball. And that is Eric's understanding also as he inbounds to Pugh. Whoa. Shot at the shot clock buzzer doesn't go. That was a good chunk of time we took off the clock. Three-pointer by the Jazz, up no good. Rebounded by AB. AB hands it off to Scooty. Scooty brings it back the other way. Up and good. Jazz trying to get it out of the backcourt. Lions are trying to make their lives difficult. I think that was Kendrick who got his hand on the ball. It goes out of bounds. 119-74. We have exactly 7 minutes left in regulation. Your Indiana Lions with the lead. Oh, good play there by Phil, who sneaked it back on the court while I wasn't looking. That is a very good sign. Phil's called for the foul, but still. Closed the gap, got his hands on the ball, broke up the shot. And, maybe the Jazz will miss one or two of these shots. Jazz's first shot up and just a bit too long off the back of the rim. It remains 119-74. Jazz's second shot up and good. 119-75. The Lions bring it back in. Eric over to Pugh. Pugh goes to the hoop. Whistle on the play. I'm pretty sure Pugh was fouled. Yes, indeed. And Michael will go to the line to shoot 2. 6:45 left in regulation. 119-75. Your Indiana Lions in the lead. Pugh's shot is up and short off the front of the rim. Eric and Phil say, give it just like a half a scooch more of oomph, and you'll be good. Pugh takes their advice and drains the free throw on his second attempt. 120-75. Again, Lions playing the tight defense in the backcourt or at midcourt. I like it a lot. Jazz's shot won't fall. Eric the other way. His shot won't fall. Pugh saves it. Over to Phil. Back to Pugh. Pugh with the three-point attempt. Up, no good. And the Jazz came up with it. Jump shot by the Jazz won't go. Rebounded by Mr. Messer. Eric making the most of his playing time in this one. Kendrick launches a 3. Kendrick drains a 3. 123-75 as we go under the 6-minute mark. The shot won't go. He did a little around the world thingy there and put up a shot, but it just wouldn't fall. That's just, as he looks to the heavens, that's just the kind of day that it's been for Music City today. They got within 1. Foul was called. That's maybe why his shot didn't go in. Earlier in the game, the Jazz got within 1, but couldn't quite get over the hump and take the lead. And the Lions have just been steadily pulling away since then. And especially in the last, maybe 12-ish minutes of gameplay, Lions have really put the hammer down and separated themselves from the Jazz on the scoreboard. Second shot up and good. Oh, daggone it, no. I thought it was going to go off the front of the rim, the backboard, and in, but it went off the front of the rim, the backboard, and out. Goodness. Music City can't buy a break in this one. Three-point shot up. Won't fall. Putback does fall, however. Scooty with the ball, throws it to Eric. Eric over to Pugh. Lions in no hurry whatsoever. Phil with the ball. Phil's shot is blocked. And let's see if a foul was called. Oh, nope, they're just saying that the Jazz were the last to touch it. So Pugh launches a 3. Pugh's shot won't go. Rebounded by the Jazz. They bring it back the other way. Music City's shot up and good. 123-79. Lions in the lead. Kendrick dribbles through traffic. Kendrick tries to shoot. The Jazz says, give me that ball. No hard feelings between Kendrick and the Jazz player. I want to say I saw the motion by the ref pointed toward the Jazz, and I am correct. 3:53 left in regulation. 123-79. The game clock is ticking. Jazz bring it up the floor. I thought about a slam dunk, decided against it. Went with the layup instead and scores. 123-81. Lions with the ball. Pugh out to Phil. Phil launches a three-pointer. It won't go. Rebounded by the Jazz. Long three-pointer by the Jazz. Up, no good. Rebounded by Eric. Kendrick brings it back the other way. Throws it over to Phil. Phil fires up a three. It won't go. Rebounded by Kendrick. Kendrick's put back up and good. 125-81. We're under 3 minutes. So, nope, I'm not going to do it. Never mind. Three-pointer up and good by the Music City Jazz. Long pass down to Eric, hands it off to Phil. Phil lays it up and scores. Ball coming back the other way. Jump shot by the Jazz, up no good. Rebounded by Kendrick. Over to Pugh. Oh, Pugh tries to slam it. The Jazz player says, no thank you. And let's see here. I believe Jazz are called for a foul. Game clock just continues to run. That's all right. Pugh's free throw attempt up and short. Phil says, remember what we told you about a little more oomph on it? Pugh says, oh, that's right. And buries it. 128-84. Oh. Ooh, one of the Jazz players comes down hard. Up, bounces right back up. Okay. That hurt me, he hit the floor so hard. But he seems all right. Jump shot by the Jazz, up no good. Rebounded by Pugh. Pugh throws it down to Kendrick. Kendrick saves it from going out of bounds, but his blind throw toward the center of the court. Oh, nice shot. Nice long three-pointer by the Jazz after they intercepted Kendrick's blind throw. Phil with a three-point attempt. It won't go. Rebounded by the Jazz. The clock just continues to run. I think the Jazz are ready for this to be over too. Oh, Eric. Jump ball forced by Eric Messer. Possession arrow goes to the Lions. Eric definitely making the most of his playing time in this one. This is Scooty with the ball. 20 seconds and counting. 128-87 is the score. Scooty content to just run as much time off as he can. Let's see. Jump ball is called. Possession arrow goes back to the Jazz. A whopping 2 seconds left on the clock. And they are now gone. And that'll do it. From Brick Church Middle School in Nashville, Tennessee, your Indiana Lions 128. The Music City Jazz 87. Nice 2-0 trip to Tennessee this weekend for your Indiana Lions. So now that the game is over, I can say that is our 6th consecutive win, as in 6 in a row. And 8 of the last 9, I believe. That'll bump our record, or 9, I'm going to have to look on that one. We've won most of our last several games, with the exception of 1. So we're now 10-5 on the season, headed home, and we start preparing for a road trip to Missouri next weekend as we face the Missouri Capitals and the St. Louis Spirits while we're in the neighborhood. From Nashville, Tennessee, I bid you a good evening, and we are headed home, folks.